This is my Palomino mare. It's platinum blonde. I call her Blondie. I'm going out with her. Just trying to practice a couple things with her right now. Riding one-handed and heading out from the barn. And you'll see she'll turn around. See, she wants to go back to the barn. So what I'm doing now, it's so sloppy wet out here that when I get her back to the barn, I'm not really hustling her probably as fast. I know not as fast as I need to and stuff, but also I'm thinking that she gets herself pretty worked up, so maybe this isn't bad. So I'm trying it out. It's not going to hurt anything. So what I'm going to do here now, last time we went through here, her head was pretty high, so her head's dropping down, which seems to be pretty good. So now the guys have got the blowers and everything. It's going to be pretty loud, and going there, blowing off the walkways. And what I'm doing with her is just letting her take me where she wants to go. Okay. Now Eric's in there working with another horse, and so it's gonna get loud in here, okay? But so this is where she's taking me, okay? She doesn't want to go in that way because there was work over there. So she's thinking through, like, where can I go where there's, so up the driveway is stressing her out for some reason. So she's trying to find it. So when she stops, I'm gonna start asking her to do stuff, okay? And gotta steer her a little bit here. Watch these horses. Watch out, Merlin. There we go. So I'm gonna see, she's looking for a spot, like, and she knows in here she has to turn and do a bunch of stuff, but she hasn't stopped yet. So now we were resting right here watching the horse, so I think she's gonna come here and do this. Okay, so she did. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna side pass her, okay? And this normally got her pretty worked up, but the fact that this is a rest spot, she seems to be doing pretty well with it. So I'm shifting my seat over there. Go this way. Go this way. And I'm gonna back her up. I'm leaning back and back her up. So that's a lot that's off my seat there. Come on, girl, you can do it. See, she wants to just rest here, which is normal. So side pass her this way. Do it again. And normally she'd get pretty worked up about this, but she's getting better at it. She's very sensitive, which I like. I mean, she's like a sports car. Go this way. There we go. Good. This way. Good. Go back over. All right, back up. Back. There you go. Back. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. See, her mind's just telling. She wants to just sit here. So what I'm going to do is back her up. I'm going to kind of point her in that direction. Go back up the driveway and see if she'll go. Okay, you want to go? Yeah, I'm going to try to direct her a little bit this way. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to take her back up the driveway here. And I'll show you what she's going to do here. I'm trying to give her some rest up here, and but she gets about a third of the way up here and then turns around. I think she's Like when a horse does it, shakes their head like that, I think they're shaking out the cobwebs, like the worry thoughts in their head, like, oh, you know, they're trying to, I can't figure this out, you know. But, so right now, I'm not, all I'm doing is looking forward, and, you know, I'm really relaxed, and let's just head this way. And she's gonna pause. I think she's got a, yeah, she's got a poop here. But my guess is once, or she's peeing, once she's done here, she'll turn right around, and she'll head that way. Watch. Yeah, see. So now if I took her in there and worked her pretty hard, this would go faster. But oh, watch out! Don't step on that manhole. But it's so sloppy. It's so sloppy and slippery in there, and I don't want to tear it all real bad. So I'm just seeing if this will work or not. And the fact that I'm trying to help her calm down anyway, I think it's probably not gonna be too bad. So let's see. So this was another spot we rested. Nope. She didn't think that's gonna be a spot. So let's see if she stops here again. No, she didn't. Yeah, so, okay, now you gotta move. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna just start working her around here. Take her around some poles. And ride her off, trying to ride her off my legs. I'm just breaking her when she's not listening. Okay, so I'm gonna turn her around some of these grates. She's getting pretty good at it. She's a little bit worried. Come on, let's go this way. Turn right. My leg's on her. Okay. This is why I don't want to burn her around in here. It's just so sloppy. It's been raining here the last few days. I'm surprised she hasn't taken me back to the tack room. Because I take her up to the tack room and I ground tie her and take the saddle off, and she likes going there. So we're gonna see if we can head out again. And what I'm trying to do is when I get out here, just be pretty darn passive on her. So I'm letting her explore some of her thoughts, and I think she's thinking about going right here. Oh. So now she's decided, nope, she's going to head back. So when I get her here, I'm gonna work her right here. Oh. There you go. Choke up a little bit. Come on. Okay, so she changed her mind, so she's going back out. She remembered, oh, that's work out there, so now we're going. Remember I told you I thought that she was thinking about going to the right? Sure enough. So now she wants to go down here. This I gotta watch, it's pretty slippery. This is where we do the compost. See, there's horses in there looking at you. So you can see the horses. See them? It's pretty slick here. I don't want her slipping. There's a real steep drop off there. So, that's where we got a bunch of storage, and this is the compost. Looks. So she's coming back here. She did this yesterday, and I don't understand it. I don't understand what the draw is, but she's just trying to think like, maybe there's another way. Other way I can go where I don't have to do anything. All right, let's go this way. All right, easy. There you go. See, so she's exploring some. No, don't go down the hill. Come on, get over. Get over. There you go. So this is kind of fun. I'm just trying to see what her thoughts are. So what I got to do is I want her to get to the point where she realizes that if she's with me, it's okay. I mean, you know, right now she's got a, remember I said, like in a lot of the other videos, I said she's thinking something else. I'm not sure what she's thinking, but she's, you know, she's got somewhere where she wants to go. So now we're going up in this part of the yard. Just want to see what she's thinking. She's taking me here. Let's move away from the tree line just a little bit in case something jumps out on us. There you go, good. So I'm interested to see when she's going to turn around here. See, so it's interesting how the horses will think, like, they think that, you know, certain places are work and certain places are scary, and, you know, and so now she's slowing down. I think she's pooping, and she'll probably turn around now. Usually when they do that, they're usually thinking about turning around, you know. So she's looking. Be interesting to see what she does. I'm not really sure what she's going to do here. She's going to turn around or what? But even this is like her standing here and getting rest. This is good, because this is telling her that out away from the barn is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It can be there can be rest and stuff. And so that's what we'll do too. Like when we ride them out, we'll get in certain spots and we'll rest. And sometimes we mix it up, you know, where we're resting in different spots at different times. And that way they can realize, no, just don't want to let them eat, because that can be a real problem. So she's out here right now, and she's realizing, okay, this is not too bad. Like Eric and I say, a lot of horse training is like watching paint dry, you know. Yeah. Unfortunately, the ones that get all the views are the ones where all hell's breaking loose and things are bucking out and busting through fences and, you know, joyrides and stuff. That's what a lot of people want to see. But in actuality, a lot of it's like this. You just have to try to get inside your horse's mind and help them understand, you know. Let them. So what I'm doing right now is she's the one who came out here, okay? So this is logging in her brain that this is a rest spot, and there's a rest away from the barn. That might not seem like a lot, but if you really think about it, if you really start thinking about the implications of that, it's really good, because she's going to start to think that there's rest away. So when we go trail riding and stuff, she's going to think that, hey, there may be some rest out there. And that's where people say they're buddy sour, barn sour. Like I said, I always say I hate those terms because it makes the horse sound like it's doing something wrong, but it's just how they're designed and how they're wired. They're herd animals, and they find comfort in their family, in their herd. And so of course they're going to feel better about being back there. But you just have to. So when I put her back there, and I didn't even have to work her too hard or anything, I just asked her to do some things. I asked her to side pass, and she doesn't like doing that. She gets real bothered side passing. I don't know why. She just does. And I'm super light with my legs on her, but she just gets. I think she acts like a shoe's gonna drop. Like there's something bad gonna happen, even though I haven't done anything. Maybe the people before, like I said, I'm not gonna blame anybody. I don't think that they did anything, but or she's just really sensitive. And like I said, horses tend to build up things in their minds that are worse than the actual thing that they're thinking about. So I'm just going to sit here with her until she decides to turn around, and then I'm going to repeat it the same thing. And so, like, what I don't want to do is go out here and start working her, because then she's going to think like, there's work at the barn, there's work out here, there's work over here, I can't escape it, you know. And eventually what will happen is, I think she'll like the work, you know. It's just like us. When you first start doing something, it's very hard and very stressful, especially something you don't know. You're going to have to think an awful lot about it, put a lot of brain power. It's going to be physically exhausting, mentally exhausting. You know, you're going to kind of dread it. But then when you push through all that and you come to the other side and you get some of the benefit, then you go, oh my gosh. And then you start, like myself personally, I seek that kind of stuff out. Like I like things that are challenging, or when I accomplish something, or if I build something or set something up or work with a horse and make some sort of advance. I love that feeling that I get of accomplishing something. And the only way you get that feeling is by putting in the hard work and the perseverance. And if you quit just shy of it, you don't get it, you know. And you get opposite, you get defeated, you think, and it reinforces everything that you thought about it being bad. You think like, see, I knew it was bad, you know, but the truth is you just didn't push through it. And if you just push through it and come to the other side, you'd realize like, wow, that was great. And I think horses get that same sort of thing, because if you're confident on them, and all of a sudden they can do things that they couldn't do by themselves because they'd be too afraid or something, and all of a sudden they're doing them with you on their back, or you working with them on the ground, all of a sudden they really like that. It's like another horse. It's like a lead horse crashing through a creek and the other ones are all afraid, you know. Or maybe it's the other ones are afraid, they're all standing there, we can't go across the creek, and the brave horse just goes, look, and just goes right through, and they go, wow. And then they do it. And then after that, they go, wow, we can do that, you know? And I think that's what it is. So what I'm going to do is just sit here until she turns around. And then I'm just going to, here she is down here. I'm just going to repeat the process. Should people subscribe? They should. Hey, smash that like button and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching.